All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're looking at something really rich from ancient traditions. The Feast of Unleavened Bread. And how it connects, maybe surprisingly, to the tomb of Jesus Christ.
It's a fascinating link.
Yeah, we've got insights here from Exodus, Leviticus, Mark, Matthew, 1 Corinthians. Quite a range.
Right, a good cross-section of texts.
Our mission, really, is to pull out the key stuff, the timing, the symbolism, how it all, fits together.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, get ready for some aha moments. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. To really get this, we have to understand the calendar. Right?
Absolutely crucial. The timing is everything here.
The texts say the feast is 7 days. 15th to the 21st of the first month. Simple enough.
Seems like it, but there's a wrinkle.
Okay. Because some sources mention eating unleavened bread from the 14th evening, all the way to the 21st evening.
Exactly.
So what gives? Is it 7 days or something else?
Well, that's a great question. It really boils down to how they marked the start of a day.
Which was 6 p.m., right? Not midnight like us.
Precisely. A day began at 6 p.m. Now, think about the Passover lamb.
That comes just before the feast.
Right. Sacrificed on the 14th day at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So the 15th day, the start of the main 7-day feast, begins just 3 hours later at 6 p.m. on the 14th.
I see. So when the command says, eat unleavened bread from the evening of the 14th.
It means starting in those 3 hours before the 15th officially kicks off at 6 p.m.
So it's like 7 full days, but tacked on are those initial 3 hours from the 14th.
Exactly. 7 days plus 3 hours. To be really precise about the unleavened bread part, it's a very specific instruction.
Wow, yeah. That detail, those 3 hours, it really matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the when. What about the what? The core of it. Now, leaven.
The leaven.
What does leaven or actually symbolize here? It's not just about puffy bread, is it?
Oh, definitely not. It's way more profound. Leaven is a symbol for, well, for things that corrupt or inflate truth.
Like what, specifically?
Like man's commandments, human traditions that get added on and maybe obscure God's actual decrees.
Okay.
It also stands for untruth, even Satan's teaching in some contexts. And interestingly, idols too, especially those born from covetousness.
And I remember reading it connects to legalism too, that idea of trying to earn salvation yourself.
Absolutely, yes. Leaven can symbolize that false teaching, trying to keep the law through your own efforts, your own strength. Legalism.
Which isn't genuine faith.
Right. The texts suggest this can even twist good deeds. If they're done out of legalism, not real love, they become, well, perverted good deeds, stripped of love.
So the unleavened bread is the opposite.
Exactly. Pure. It symbolizes God's pure word, something received by those whose sins are forgiven. By the lamb's blood, as the text put it.
Okay, this is tying together now.
Yeah.
Purity, removing corruption, and the lamb. So how does Jesus fit into this picture directly? The sources make a clear connection.
It becomes incredibly clear when you connect the dots. Jesus is presented explicitly as our Passover lamb.
Our Passover lamb.
And remember the timing. He died on the 14th day at 3 p.m.
The exact time the Passover lamb was sacrificed.
Precisely. And then just 3 hours later, 6 p.m. on the 14th.
The Feast of Unleavened Bread begins, that period of purity.
Yes. His death literally marks the transition. It ushers in this time, symbolized by removing the leaven.
Wow. And the texts even give us the specific days of the week, don't they?
They do. He died on a Friday afternoon, the 6th day in their counting, at 3 p.m.
And was resurrected.
Early Sunday morning, the first day of the week.
So that whole period, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, it becomes this powerful symbol.
Of removing the old leaven, everything false, corrupt, based on human effort or tradition.
To become, what was the phrase?
A new lump.
A new lump, exactly. Made possible through the sacrifice of Christ, our Passover lamb.
And the tomb, where does that fit in this symbolism? The tomb then isn't just, a grave. It sits right within this symbolic timeline. It marks that pivotal point, that transition within the unleavened period. It's a marker of purification, death to the old, and the coming renewal.
It's a profound marker of transformation.
Deeply profound.
What a journey. We've gone through the detailed timeline of the feast, unpacked what leaven really meant, human rules, untruth, and seen how perfectly Jesus fits that Passover lamb role.
Ushering in that new era of sincerity, of truth.
Yeah, it really takes you from these ancient rituals to some deep spiritual meaning. So here's something for you to think about. What kind of leaven might still be operating in your own life today? Maybe, unexamined ideas, habits you don't think about, maybe even pressures from society. Could they be subtly obscuring or puffing up what's genuinely true for you? Something to mull over.